After dealing with the worst LA traffic, our social media team visited the Petersen Automotive Museum to check out the new Tesla exhibit this past weekend. As we entered the Petersen parking garage and walked up to the entrance, we were greeted by the new Tesla Semi, which had fun facts like saving an average of $200,000 over 3 years in diesel fuel. Next, we entered the museum and the brand new Tesla exhibit with plenty of exciting things like the Cybertruck, Cyberquad, and even the original 2002 Lotus Elise Test Mule 1 that had an older analog power electronics module and drivetrain system that was identical to its predecessor, the AC Propulsion T0 car. But something we found interesting about this Lotus Mule was the small emblem on the front hood with a T that might potentially represent one of the early attempts at a Tesla logo. We will have more of a backstory on that with the current owner of the car, who goes into full detail about the restoration of this historic piece. Next to this Lotus was the Tesla Roadster aerodynamic buck test vehicle that was used to develop the overall top speed of the car, which was 125 miles per hour. We were told by Martin Eberhard and another early engineer at Tesla that this was to avoid the Roadster from becoming an airplane and launch past that speed. And then came Elon Musk's Founder Roadster Series number 1, which many of you probably saw at the Tesla Gigafactory event when he rode it onto the stage. Elon, along with many other large investors, were issued these 27 original Founder Series cars, and then 100 signature vehicles were released later due to high demand. After the Roadster, everyone is more familiar with the popular Model S vehicle, but did you know that the first prototype was created in 2009 and had a different body style from the front nose to the sides and emblems? Even the interior had an older look and feel, more closely resembling a luxury fossil fuel car. Overall, it was great to see how much Tesla redesigned this car to make it the stylish Model S we know today, with many modifications and changes since the first prototype. What followed was the Model X family sedan, the Model 3, and their highest selling vehicle, the Model Y, a version of which was disassembled and parts mounted on cables hanging from the ceiling, showing a 3D cutaway view, including the new 4680 battery cells, which are rated for a theoretical 100+ year lifespan. We are excited to see this becoming a reality over the next several decades. Also at the exhibit was the AC Propulsion T0, which was the first electric sports car capable of over 200 miles range and a top speed of about 125 miles per hour, inspiring the creation of Tesla. This was the car that started Tesla. Only 3 of these cars were assembled, funded by a federal grant, and completed with the help and funding from one of Tesla's founders, Martin Eberhard. A 4th still exists as well, not fully assembled, which we will be showing you in a future video, along with stories and interviews of the original engineers over at AC Propulsion and Tesla. Tesla for years had struggled with criticism and skepticism from all sorts of press and media, big oil, incumbent ICE vehicle manufacturers, but they persisted with a goal to change the world and help heal the planet. The exhibit has so many other cool things in it, like the factory robotic arms assembling major car parts. We saw various drive units inside the Tesla models, including the new infamous Model S Plaid. SpaceX had exhibits as well, which included the Tesla Roadster, which was shot into space with Starman, and they gave a detailed tracking of its whereabouts for the next several years. They had the first self-driving chip on display, along with other cool historical parts, and even a scaled model of their new Hyperloop pods that can travel between cities within minutes, moving 600+ miles per hour. The original ball and sledgehammer was on display from the Cybertruck reveal, and of course we got a full look at the new Cybertruck, including the license plate on the back. It was really neat to see up close and get to look at a completely unique type of truck never seen before in the car market. Every small detail couldn't have been done without the lead designer, Franz von Holzhausen, who attended this grand opening. We were fortunate enough to talk with him, and he graciously offered to autograph our weekly podcast Tesla Roadster model car. Thank you, Franz. We'd also like to give a special thanks to the Petersen Museum and their staff for letting us come through and shoot all of this. And if you're ever in LA and want to experience this Tesla exhibit and many other amazing finds, please go and check it out. And stay tuned for more exciting content from this event and other projects coming soon about the origins of Tesla.